Big man in his own right, Ken Stryker, as he consults with Tony George in the corner.
Stryker and George, two rough and tumble looking athletes out there. Don't want to meet up with them in a dark alley.
Still to come on this edition of Major League Wrestling, that 8-man tag team match, which, quite frankly, with what the Akbar connection and the Maulers did to Gary Young last week, I don't know if he's going to be able to make it, and I don't know if Rod Price has been able to recover enough to make it. So that 8-man tag team match will be quite interesting to see. Plus, we will see Law and Order, Old West style, coming to the GWF. That coming up in our match for main events. But in the ring right here, it's Conan Kris Walker having his trouble with Kenny Stryker.
You've got to admire Kris Walker and Steve Simpson, Craig. They are fighting champions. That may be an old hackneyed term, but these men defend those titles at every turn. They've defended them on television, at the arenas around the country. They do not back down from any tag team, and you've got to admire that. We've had champions in the past in other federations where they really push the envelope with that 30-day rule. It's barely 30 hours these men go without defending that title, and you've got to admire a team like Kris Walker and Steve Simpson. Also, they've held on to it, and that's a feat in its own right.
Steve Simpson in now with the extended arm bar on Tony George. Our first opportunity to see Mr. George in action. Schoolboy roll-up, count of 2 by James Beard. Talk about defending the titles all over the place. James Beard, in an official capacity all over the place, just finished another tour of Japan, where he's a very well-respected official. Body slam takes Tony George up and down. And Simpson will go back to work on the arm. Special GWF welcome to some of the stations joining the Major League Wrestling Network, like KRIS, Channel 6, down in Corpus Christi, Texas. From Raleigh, Durham, WKFT TV 40, and from Beaumont, Port Arthur, Texas, KJAC TV 4. Special thanks to the management and staff of all those stations, and welcome to the GWF Network. There's good tag team wrestling by the champions.
Simpson and Walker, we've discussed it before, tag team specialists, maybe limiting themselves some by wrestling strictly tag team, but there's no questioning their success as Stryker comes in a little bit late, and oh, does he pay the price from Kris Walker.
Well, it looked like Stryker may have come in a little bit late and takes an early exit.
That's the hard way down.
There's the tag. George sent into the ropes. Drop kick by Simpson. He's not quite down, but now he is. The champs with a win. Conan, Kris Walker, and Steve Simpson.